Louisiana Beer Reviews Shock Top Honeycrisp Apple Wheat canned version. Well, back in 2013 I was at the brewery in St. Louis with a couple of friends and we did a review of Shock Top Honeycrisp Apple Wheat from the tap on draft, but I never had it in a bottle or a can. Now I saw it in bottles, but I wasn't about to buy a 6-pack. And then I was at Racetrack buying some other stuff and I saw this in a pint can and I said, well, guess it would be alright to try it, see if it's different from the can. My criticism of it was that it tasted like a children's breakfast cereal and it had a grainy mouthfeel. It tasted like, you know, when there's just the milk left and all that stuff from the cereal, the grit from the cereal's in there, and it gives it that unpleasant taste. Or that, I mean, it's not a bad mouthfeel, I guess, when you're drinking this milk out the cereal bowl, but in a beer, I don't know, it doesn't work. And anyway, is this really even a beer? It's a Belgian-style wheat ale brewed with cider and spices, with natural Honeycrisp apple flavor and other natural flavors. So it's wheat beer mixed with cider with some other flavors. So this is marginally a beer. And I question whether I should really be reviewing it. If I'm going to review this, I may as well review that Steel Reserve 211 fruit flavored blackberry thing. I think it's blackberry or blueberry. And I haven't been able to force myself to review that one. Or any of those fruit flavored malt liquors. I just, or malt beverages is what they really are. Okay, just like at the brewery, it has that thick white head. Although they tilted the glass since it was coming out the tap and tried to make it minimal head with a lot of drink in it, but it's a slightly off-white head and a milky yellow golden appearance with lots of bubbles streaming from this Anheuser-Busch tasting glass. Now it's not that not that unlike the brewery's Sour in the Rye in appearance, although that didn't have as thick of a head, and that tasted a whole lot different than this is going to taste. Alright, I can already smell it. Yeah, it smells like, not so much the children's cereal, I guess, but like Jolly Ranchers candy. That green one. It's, I don't know why people would want to drink these kind of things. Let's go with the flavor. Yeah. You could almost make the argument, why would somebody want to drink that Sour in the Rye by the brewery? Because it's so unlike a traditional beer flavor. And it's so unusual. And I could go along with that argument because everything doesn't have to be weird and a gimmick, but that really was good. I still have some left. So the smell, you do get the cereal grains and the malt and the breakfast cereal. Yeah, sort of like Apple Jacks. Yeah, think of Apple Jacks. And the flavor is the Jolly Rancher candy, the Apple Jacks, the barley malt, the malt undertone, because it is a malt beverage. Maybe that cider, ultra sweet. I mean, it is so sweet. The mouthfeel is medium to heavy, really. And I think a lot of stuff probably settled at the bottom, and I should have shaken it, not like aggressively, but I should have rolled the can. I think I should have done that. So I have a feeling when I get to the bottom of the can, it's going to bring out that grainy mouthfeel. The finish is semi-dry, sweet. It's drinkable. I'm gonna drink the whole can. And I haven't had anybody disagree with what I'm about to say. They always say, "Yeah, that's probably true." It tastes like something made for people that don't like the taste of beer. You know what I mean? The traditional, what we think of when we think of the beer taste. Unfortunately, most of those people are only experiencing Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light, things like that. Maybe perhaps Blue Ribbon Light, whatever. And so they're saying, "I don't like the taste of beer because I drank Miller Lite and I didn't like it." They won't experiment and try new things. Kind of like I did for 10 years, from 1986 to 96, thinking all beer tasted like Miller Lite, which I have grown to tolerate. Yeah, semi-dry, not exactly refreshing, not exactly good. It's just phony baloney. I don't like it. But Anheuser-Busch, InBev makes a lot of money off of it, and so for a lot of people that enjoy it, it's not phony baloney. It's something they like. I have a lot of hostility toward these type of beers, beer-based things, so I'm going to stick with my initial rating of fair. It's fair. It's a C. I'm not going to say a C minus because it's okay. I don't know what else to say about it. If you want to try it, give it a chance. I don't like it, but just because I don't like something don't mean it's bad. It's just not good. So if you want to try it, check it out. I mean, am I glad I tried it? Yeah, because I wanted to see what it was like out the can. It's pretty much like the draft version. It's not that different. Although I don't pick up that graininess in the mouthfeel. But I bet you I'm going to. So anyway, thanks for putting up with this one. And we'll be back soon. Y'all come on down to cold, wet, damp, extremely uncomfortable southeastern Louisiana.